Going?
It's
Ladies and
going. It's
gentlemen,
going.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome, welcome, welcome to episode 16 of B Minor and the X Factor. Insane, insane. So right here, we got the X Factor. That's me. If you didn't know, now you know. Over here, we got.
I'm B minor from B minor and the X Factor. Great day here in Oregon. I'm excited. And who else do we got with us tonight?
We have the man, the myth, the legend. He's in this chat right now as E Money. His name is Ethan, but we'll refer to him as E Money today. Ethan, why don't you go ahead and give him a little bit of an introduction of who you are, how awesome you are, and what you're
Yes,
all
sir.
about.
My name's Ethan. I've been a DePaul men's basketball manager starting last season, and I'm chilling in the northwest suburbs of Chicago right now, going into my senior year.
Senior year. Let's go. So how many years have you been the manager on the team?
Just this past season.
But you went to DePaul the previous 2 years also?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll tell you one thing about Ethan, too. The guy works his tail off, and he bleeds DePaul Blue Demons. As you can probably see from the jersey in the background
Got the jersey.
of his backdrop. How cool.
Yep. Had to rep for the pod,
We got
Had
the
to come out
DePaul Blue Demons right next to Iron Man, the invincible
Yes,
Iron
sir.
Man, and the man,
Yes,
the
sir.
myth, the legend, E Money in the middle. B Minor, does
That's
it get
me.
much better than that? I don't think so.
I'm pretty stoked, man, because I've heard a little bit about your new initiatives and the stuff you've been working on. I respect people that step out and do things on their own and start something for a cause, especially. So my man, E-Money, Ethan, I want to hear a little bit about your most recent mission and kind of what you've been up to, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, sure. So I started something called Helmets Save Lives. Now, 6 weeks ago today, 6 weeks to this day, July 19th, I had a biking accident up in a northwest suburb called McHenry, and I hit a pylon as I was crossing the road. I was wearing my helmet, so that's the whole initiative. That I had no brain damage, no concussion. Had to get 8 stitches in my lips. My 2 front teeth were chipped. These are 2 crowns right now. So my teeth were chipped, and the whole thing was, I got to the ER, and the main nurse was like, "Hey, so your helmet saved your life." And like from that moment, I was like this is my thing. So I started an Instagram. We just hit 150 followers today. We're growing strong, getting big. I've been posting daily for the last maybe 2 weeks. Also started a podcast. I just released a second episode a few days ago as well. Just me, just kind of sharing some knowledge, my thoughts on biking and safety, and yeah, it's been pretty cool. So.
That's pretty awesome, man. And just like to think, just like the doctor said, to think that literally what we hear all the time about, oh, when you ride a bike, wear your helmet. When you skateboard, wear your helmet. No matter what you're doing, wear a helmet. And people,
Yeah.
Some people disregard it. But this is like real life, like from the doctor, hey, your helmet literally saved your life. And
That's
that is
what I'm saying.
amazing. That's amazing because,
Yes.
I like you, man. I want to keep you around.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're awesome. You're a great manager. You're a great guy, more importantly.
Thank you.
So that's great to hear that everything worked out. And like Brant was saying earlier, I love the initiative of, listen, this was my experience. This is what happened to me. And now I want other people to be able to hear about it and be able to benefit, and
Yeah.
raising awareness as well of, listen, helmets are no joke. Helmets are
Yeah.
no joke.
That's what
No
I'm saying.
joke whatsoever. So yeah, man, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's great to hear. So transitioning from that, tell us a little bit about your experience. Obviously, I have a little bit of experience with you being a DePaul manager, but tell us a little bit from your perspective about what being a DePaul manager means to you and what the experience has been like thus far.
Dude, it's unbelievable. So I started out, there was a post on the Instagram story. It was like, send us an email if you're sending email to Lucas. He's our film coordinator. Send us an email if you're down. I was like, yeah, it sounds great. Like I've been going to games. I was at the first game at OneTrust, the Notre Dame game. I was there. I've been to so many games. I was like, gotta get involved. So started coming to practices, starting to get to know people, and like it just took off from there. Like obviously we had a super hot start to the season, so that made the ride even crazier. Just the connections, like the people like Pontus, other guys I've gotten to know, it's just been unbelievable. Just such a cool experience. And something I hope to continue for the rest of my collegiate career, of course.
Yeah, for sure. One thing about managers who B minor, this, like they say that walk-ons are underappreciated. managers are so underappreciated because these guys are doing literally everything that we need every day to allow us to operate. The little things that we don't even think of sometimes, the water and washing the loops and this and that and being there during practice, the shot clock and making sure that we have basketballs and all that good stuff. You know, that doesn't happen without you guys. And I feel like people definitely take that for granted. Brant, I'm sure that you have managers from when you were playing that you probably still connect with to this day. And, you know, that just speaks testament to how great they are as people.
100%. 100%.
Managers, if I'm an athletic director and I'm looking to hire somebody, or even me as a coach, when I'm looking to hire, I respect managers because, Pont, you said it great. Walk-ons aren't always respected. Managers are rarely respected by people because, like you said, sometimes it's just, oh, there's no balls. The one time, that's what stands out. But it's like 99.5% of the time, you're good. And it's because of the managers that don't get their names in the paper. And if they are in the program, their name might be spelled wrong. But I respect somebody that is willing to do what it takes to help the team win, even if they don't get any glory. So I respect managers, walk-ons, student assistants, graduate assistants, you know, because it's hard. It's a hard job because it's thankless too. It's difficult and thankless. That's a tough combination. I don't know about you. It'd be better if it was easy and you got a lot of praise. That'd be pretty cool. But being a manager is not that. You don't get a lot of praise and it's not easy because there's always something to be doing. And it's usually what nobody else wants to do.
Yep. Definitely.
But that's why I respect it. And I definitely talk to athletic directors, coaches that do respect it. And it's a great way, like you said, the network. If you're working, if you're doing your job, if you're making their job easier, they're going to remember you. And that's where, for me now as a coach, my managers, like, I treat them really well because I know how much harder my job would be if I didn't have them.
Yeah.
So I respect what you're doing, man. And that's why when Pont said, like, hey, let's get this guy on, let's talk to him, I was like, I definitely want to hear his story and kind of why it was that you're willing to do this, and kind of obviously being a student already, having gone to the games, now to get to be a part of like presenting the team. And you're not scoring any points, but you're contributing to the team and the wins, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And something else I think is pretty cool for me is like my major sports communication. So my goal is to do like front office for pretty much any professional team. I think it'd be cool, as you know, the Hawks fan, Blackhawks or Cubs, anything in Chicago. But I mean, it's just great experience because outside of like on the court, like we help out in the office with other stuff that the coaches need, like outside of practice. So it's just cool to see like the behind the scenes, like the whole, pretty much all access to the organization, to the athletic department. So I think it's really cool.
That is sweet. That is nice that you get to see that. I was on an athletic director panel Zoom this morning, and they were saying, if you're a coach and you're not like in the athletic department as a volunteer, even, you need to do it. Like, that's a way to get the knowledge of what it takes to be an athletic director, or because being an athletic director is kind of like being a GM, right? I think kind of the same.
Yeah.
I would say kind of the same. So if you're a big time AD, it's kind of like being a big time GM, and learning from a program in the Big East that is in Chicago. I mean, I'm a little older, so I'll tell you, Jordan, I'm a big fan, but in 92 when they beat the Blazers in the finals, that was tough for me. But then that was 92. So, and then by the time the end of the run was coming, I was more of a Jordan fan than I was, because the Blazers kind of went downhill a little bit after that 92, 91, 92. They were in the.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I think your voice went out
Your
there
mic,
for a
your
second.
mic just cut out.
Uh,
No.
No
Nope,
sound.
nothing.
Okay, you guys
Oh,
keep
There you go.
going.
We back.
there you go.
Is it back? Guess
Yeah,
who's
you
back? Back
You're
again.
back and better than ever, B minor. I miss
hear
you.
you.
Don't leave us like that again.
Oh
Big
my
and
gosh,
loud.
I was so scared when you said I can't hear you. I'm like, well, I'm talking, and then I wasn't talking. Then I was just messing with you guys. Just,
That's what he was really doing.
The whole time, yeah. Funny guy. All right.
right?
You
Exactly.
guys got jokes.
Exactly. I got jokes and jokes and jokes. But I don't know where I was at. I was rambling for I don't know how long I was
You're talking
rambling.
about Jordan, Michael Jordan, the Blazers.
Jordan,
MJ.
I became a Jordan fan. I became a Jordan fan in '93, right after, because they beat us in '92. Jordan, you remember this one?
That shrug. That's iconic. That's
That's an
gotta be
iconic moment. In the backdrop is Cliff Robinson, who just passed away. Uncle Cliffy was his nickname. He wore the headband. Rest in peace, Cliff Robinson. Uncle Cliffy was really big in Portland, and then after he retired, he was really big he was an advocate for responsible and educated cannabis use with athletes, particularly. So with athletes, he was more concerned with showing that there's a negative stigma around weed, and Cliff Robinson was definitely an advocate of trying to educate people about the benefits. There's benefits about the benefits and the consequences of using, but he just passed away at 53, and so pretty sad. But he was in the backdrop of that Jordan, that picture. If you look at the picture of the video of Jordan, like I think he had 5 threes or something. He was hot, and he just kind of shrugged his shoulders. And Cliff Robinson was like, "What am I gonna do?" But then I started loving the Bulls, and because I was middle school, so I was 9 with the first in '92, and then in '98, the Last Dance. I was like, "Let's go, MJ."
Just imagine being such a bad boy that you're making so many shots that you don't even know what to say. You don't know what to say anymore. At this point, you're like, man, you and the defender are both confused by what you're doing out there.
Yeah. Just wow.
Brent, your voice box is out again. We can't hear you.
I actually can't hear you. For real.
Yeah, seriously, we cannot hear you.
Now you can hear me though.
Now we can hear you. Yeah, now loud and clear.
I don't know what's happening with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, maybe it's the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is upset with you.
Bad connection.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of Wi-Fi, so at our place, my roommate and my roommate is also a walk-on at DePaul. He's on the team, and we have this Wi-Fi with Xfinity, and for a year we got discounted Wi-Fi. So instead of $50 a month split between the both of us, it was $20 a month for the first year. So we're like, awesome. So we've been living. This is going to be the third year. So the first year it was under my name, and then it was $10 a month a piece for the 12 months. Then when that renewed, canceled mine, and then Jason brought it on, so then it was under his name. So a new year, $10 a month, $10 a month, $10 a month, come between, and now last month that's over with. So now we're back to paying the original price, and we're like, man, I guess we just have to thug it out now. At this point, we're like, because I mean, what are we gonna do? Switch back to me? They know about me now. They remember me. So I was like, man, okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to thug it out and just call it a day.
At least you don't have dial-up internet.
Definitely don't have dial-up internet, nor am I interested in even learning about dial-up internet.
No,
you don't even know. That's what I love about talking with guys that have no idea what it was like when you're in a chat room like this, except for you can't see them, but you're chatting with them via text, right? and then all of a sudden your mom picks up the phone and it kicks you off. And you're like, Mom, what are you doing? Don't you know how? And just, that's what would happen if somebody else picks up the phone when you're on a dial-up internet connection. It kicks you off the internet. If you don't know, ask somebody in their 30s.
That is just crazy, and it's so
That's
crazy how
unbelievable.
technology has advanced over such a short period of time. Because like now, that's unheard of. Today, I'd be like, "Are you kidding me? I can't type in the computer while my mom talks on the phone." It's insane.
That's what's crazy is people don't even understand that it's how rapidly it's changed from when I don't feel like I'm that old, but I'm talking about stuff that you guys have no idea about, right?
Yeah, really. Wow.
You know, now it's the era of the social media, and Ethan is kind of a big deal on TikTok. So
Crazy.
Ethan, you want to tell us a little bit about what's going on with your TikTok career?
TikTok? I mean, I have amassed a small following of almost 6,000 people at this point. So.
That's a small following.
I mean, for TikTok, I mean, for me, it's big, man. Like all it takes was like, it's crazy how easy it is to go viral. Like honestly, how easy it is. Like I mean, like it sounds kind of cliche, but like you put something like original, kind of funny out there, 200K views. I was just like, what? Like no way. I mean, like and like that's not even me like dancing or like following a trend. That was just me like there was one like. So there's this thing called green screen where you like, I mean, you know what it is, but like the app will like easily put you in front of like a picture or something. So this one I did, it was like me with like this fake tweet from PBS Kids saying that Caillou passed away of COVID-19. And it was me in front of it with like the song, In the Arms of an Angel, like that song playing in the back, and it's me going like, that video is at 1.4 million views now.
Wow.
Like just that. Like, how crazy is that? And then from that, you gain like 2,000, 3,000 followers because people are like, that's funny. Let me follow this guy. That's funny. And then like, it kind of slows down a little bit. Like I get like a few hundred views like nowadays, but yeah, TikTok is something else. It's something else.
How many followers do you have on TikTok now?
I'm at like 5,800, I think right now.
Okay. That's a solid following. And it is crazy how I'm starting to wonder, is that a green screen behind you right now?
No, this is real. This is real.
He's faking it. He's a phony.
Nah. Green screen right here.
What's up, Maggie Miner?
Green screen. This is
Hi, Maggie.
No, this is a real baby, a real little girl, not a green screen.
So she really is slapping you in the face.
That was not fake. That was real.
Maggie, you slapping Daddy in the face.
That was real fun.
Yeah, it was real. It was fun. It was real fun.
It was real fun. Guest appearance tonight.
Woo, woo, we got 2 guests in the same night. That's special.
That's the best part. The best part about being a dad.
You guys are popping off. Let's go.
Man, imagine posting a video, Brent. Like I've had stuff about me go viral. I don't think I ever had anything about me that I posted myself. 1.4 million. That's a lot. Like I had SportsCenter posted some stuff about me that was in the millions, but never a personally posted from me 1.4 million views. Like that's crazy.
Wow. I remember like was it Barstool that put your free throw that went pretty big? Or was it ESPN?
Yeah, a lot of places did. The craziest thing that was ever for me, the free throw was crazy. That was a lot of definitely a lot of views and likes and stuff.
Yeah.
The craziest for me was my freshman year. We were playing against Villanova and we were down by I think like 25 points, something along the lines of 25 points. And I was still on the bench lit, you know. I was on the bench being me. I was dancing. I think I was dabbing. Right? Oh yeah, bleached hair, bleached blonde, beautiful, looking like I was in California at the sun at the beach, sun in my hair, a little afro almost. And I was just lit, going crazy. And then SportsCenter posted something about it with a clever caption, and it was videos of me with the score on the bottom as well. I think that got like 1.5 or 1.6 or something like that. But that was crazy because I was a freshman too. So you got to think I was getting introduced. I mean, at this point I had some experience a little bit with, you know, the media and whatnot. But yeah, we're in Big East play at this point. 1.5, 1.6 million was like, whoa.
That's
That
big.
is crazy.
That's nice.
But nothing ever that I posted personally. So Ethan, that's crazy. How many likes did you get on that?
Like 250K, something like that. Absolutely insane.
That is ridiculous. R.I.P.
So,
Caillou.
so to plug it, it's Wheathin with a 1. Wheathin is like Wheathin with a 1 for the if you're trying to follow me.
I like that. Everybody follow Wheatfin with a 1 on TikTok if you're on TikTok. I, unfortunately, guys, am not on TikTok. That's the one social media that I'm not on. I was on it for a little while, but then
You're on it for a bit,
I got off of it.
Yeah.
I got off of it. I posted a
You're on it for
couple
a
of
little
videos, probably 2 or 3, and then I was like,
Yeah.
don't want to do it anymore.
Not
It's
for everybody.
different content, B minor. It's different content.
It really
There's some
is.
great content. Like, I'm sure Wheatthins is amazing, and there's other things that I see on there that I'm just like, I can't look at this 24/7.
I mean, it's just so funny for me most of the time, like, cause like your like For You page gets like catered to you like after a while, and I've been on it for like several months now, so it's all stuff that I think is just hilarious. Just scrolling through, I'm just like, just nonstop, just laughing. So it's a good time.
Giving you a good
time.
laugh every night.
Oh,
You can't beat that. Hey, nothing beats. But this is a question for both. What is better in life than a good laugh?
nothing.
Than a nice laugh that really makes you just giddy with
Man.
joy on the inside and makes you feel good afterwards. What's better
That's
than
a
that?
blend. Dude.
How about a nice laugh with the love of this is the scenario, ideal scenario for me. A nice laugh with the love of your life, looking at the sunset, and you're in your Lamborghini in the driveway of the beach.
Beautiful.
I personally can't think of a better scenario for myself personally. But
that's
hey, maybe
incredible.
that's just me. Maybe that's just me.
That sounds amazing.
The belly laugh, though, that laugh that you just
Oh,
can't stop laughing, and then you're like, then you don't even remember why you're laughing, but you're still laughing, and then you're just laughing because of the way that your person you're with laughing. Those are
keeps
the
going.
best laughs.
yeah. That's a great
Oh
time.
no, you definitely cannot beat that. Man, so Ethan, you said that you want to get into the front office of a sports team, preferably Chicago sports team, which would be really cool because I'd be in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You'd be in Chicago. I'll pull up.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do long term?
Long term, yeah. That's what I'm looking to do. I was actually looking at, I was going to do an internship possibly. I hadn't gotten confirmed yet, but I had a solid interview with out in the suburbs, the Schaumburg Boomers. It's a Frontier League baseball team. I was looking to intern with them. Like the interview was like 2 weeks before campus shut down. So that kind of fell through. I've been on LinkedIn, you know, Pat knows the LinkedIn grind over there on LinkedIn, trying to make it happen with some companies. So especially because I mean I'll be home for the fall, so trying to make it happen online, but hope I can find an opportunity.
At the end of the day, B minor, as you know, it's all about the grind. It's all about the grind. If you get out there like exactly like you're doing, there's no doubt in my mind that you're going to achieve exactly what you want to achieve. It's literally impossible.
I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do. That's the goal.
Yeah, no doubt. B minor, is your audio good?
Audio
I see the
in and out. I'm in. I'm out.
Back now.
I'm in now.
I saw. Yeah, you're in now. I saw the toggling. I was like, oh no, is he good?
Like every time, like sometimes I think I'm talking, but you guys aren't responding. Makes it difficult.
Yeah, no, you are in and out a little bit, but that's okay though. On that note, we can go to quotes. Ethan, do you have some awesome quotes for us or a quote for us that you particularly abide by?
I brought a quote from my high school athletic trainer. Okay. So if you're listening, shout out to Tone. He is no longer at my high school, but great guy. So something he would say was, "A quiet mouth is not fed." Just listen to that one. A quiet mouth is not, and like he would use it in like the most like all the time, like just like someone, it's like someone walk in, like need treatment or something, just standing by the door. He's like, "What you mean, man? Like quiet mouth's not fed." It's like, and like if you think about that, that's so deep to me. Like I think that is so cool. Like just in life, and like you're talking about like the grind. Like if you're kind of like laying low, if you're not putting yourself out there, like there's no way anyone's gonna see you. There's no way you're gonna like take advantage of the opportunity. But if you're out there, like you're like, yo, like what's up? Like people are gonna see you. So.
Have you ever heard the quote, "The squeaky wheel gets the grease"?
Never heard that, but
Ooh.
that's pretty similar. I like that too. I like that too.
I try to tell kids that sometimes the squeaky wheel gets the grease, because there's times when kids, they think I'm the only one that can be recruiting them.
V-Minor, you went out again.
Can hear you.
We heard that you can be the one that's recruiting them. It's not working.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Now we can hear you.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. That's all I got to say. Think about it. It's exactly like I
love it. I love it.
That
The
makes
squeaky
sense, right? What do you got, Pont?
Well, I do want to say the squeaky wheel definitely gets the grease. I love that. I never heard it before, but that's pretty sweet. And my family's in the automotive industry too, so I'm definitely going to bring that back to my dad. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. I love it. This was my quote today, and it's actually by Rihanna, because she's an angel, and we all love Rihanna, I hope. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for everybody, but just know that I love Rihanna. She's great. This is what she said. She said, the minute you learn to love yourself, you won't want to be anybody else. Because this is what I took from that. I didn't look into what Rihanna had to say about it, even though she's an angel. But that led me to believe this. I was like, you know what? I'm unique. You're unique, Brant. You're unique, E-Money, Ethan, Money Man. Rebecca is also in here. She's unique. Everybody in the world is unique. There's only one of you. So you need to learn to love yourself. And when you do learn to love yourself, you are going to feel so much better in your own skin. Like, I know so many people, especially my age and, even younger than me, self-esteem is a big issue, a big issue. And people are just, they're really hard on themselves all the time. They don't really focus in on their positive qualities. They focus in on their negative qualities, and that eats them alive. I've seen it all too often. And I think it happens to all of us. It happens to me as well. Sometimes I dwell on the bad, the negative. I try not to, because I'm a pretty positive guy overall. But it's nearly impossible not to at times. So learn to love yourself, really work on yourself. And through that working on yourself, you can understand that, hey, listen, I worked on this. I deserve to be proud of it. I worked on my confidence. I deserve to be proud of it. I worked on this project, which I did a great job on, which gave me a great feeling on the inside, knowing that, hey, I'm awesome. I was going to say I'm a badass, I'm awesome. I'm great, not while still being humble, not arrogance, but confidence in yourself, loving yourself, self-love. And when you have self-love, you can appreciate your own self-worth. That's when you're really going to be comfortable in your own skin and feel that uniqueness that you possess.
I can't add anything to that. That was awesome right there. If you're watching or listening, that was it, man. That was great. That was wisdom you just imparted, man.
Appreciate it. So it's just how I feel. Just little Ponce quotes of the night.
That was a good one, man. That was one to write down, but then the way you expressed, brilliant, man. Good stuff. Ethan, you got any parting shots, any zingers, anything you want to add? You're closing, you can close it, or as a manager, is there anything you want to leave? Because I don't know when it's going to cut out on me, so I'm going to just turn it over to you. You have a little bit of time. Give us what you got.
I guess to close it out, man, you can put me on the spot, man. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any big presentation planned for you guys. Kind of like what we've been preaching. Like, I think I'm an example. Just put yourself out there. If the opportunity comes. Oh, I was gonna say, I forgot about this. Now, do I have that picture? Pon actually had in his story, like this part of me ever getting to meet him in person, face to face. He had a story. I think it was like 2 or 3 days after I sent Lucas the email. It was like something about it was like one of those comment, and then he was responding on his story, and he responded to mine. And it was something about great things are coming for you, man, or something else. And like that day, Lucas sent me the email. I swear to God, I should have had this prepared, man.
How about that? Speaking into existence, baby.
Spoken into existence, beautifully. It was insane. Oh, I gotta find this, man. I should have had this ready for you guys. I thought about it earlier today. I did not. Scroll down.
That's sweet, man. Well, I mean,
keep talking this
that's real stuff though. At the end of the day, like, because the reason that I said that to you in particular is because not that I'm talking out of my rear end, but is it because I know that you are a very out there person in the best possible way. You're outgoing. You're not afraid. You're not shy to go out there and you know, take what's yours, for lack of better terms. You want to go out there, you want to conquer the world, you're going to do what you need to do it. So it's evident and literally impossible for great things not to come to you. You know what I mean? Great things are going to come to you. And then literally it could not have been better timing. God was looking out for us and you, and you got the email that day. That's so sweet.
I found it right here. So he said, you know what to do. And I said, big things coming for you with the demon emoji. Picture on the train. He said, blessings coming to you as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is Pond Story. This is on September 30th, 2019 at 12:15 p.m. That's incredible. And here I am on the show with you guys, man. That's so cool. So yeah, as I was saying, like, just put yourself out there, like, take advantage of the opportunity, and, like, you never know what's going to happen. Just go big.
Success is when preparation meets opportunity. And you've been preparing, you've been doing all this stuff, and then you got that opportunity to be the manager, and you delivered on that, and that opportunity will carry over into your next big move. So that's awesome, man.
Do you mind if we lost you?
No.
Right at the time when you were about to say something, I think, important.
It's like the big climax. Where's he at?
Can't hear you, boss.
This has been like dial-up internet.
He's in.
This is like dial-up internet. You guys don't even understand how frustrating this is. Like, this is like dial-up. This is like what you're experiencing now and what I'm experiencing. The frustration.
Oh, he went out again.
No, what? We lost him again.
As you were talking about frustration, mid the word frustration, you went out. And
the frustration you guys are feeling right now is how I felt when I was in middle school trying to the dial-up internet, man. Like, you don't even know. It was because you'd call and be busy, and you'd dial up and you'd try to call in this number to get on the internet, and you had all these cords to your computer. And I'm gonna wrap it up because I know that it's gonna cut out on me, but you know what they're going to say, right? Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
So let's go. Here we go. If you're going to walk
on. Bada bing, bada boom.